Hello and what is up guys, Rai here and welcome back to some more Street Legal Racing Redline. Now for those of you guys who have no idea what the heck I'm playing, well I'll inform you guys real quick here. So Street Legal Racing Redline is a game that came out in the early 2000s. It's pretty similar to BeamNG Drive, so there is crashing physics. You can also like build engines and stuff, so I'd say it's in between Car Mechanics Simulator, BeamNG Drive, and maybe some other like a Need for Speed type of stuff in there because there's some races in here as well. So anyways guys, we're continuing off with our car in front of us. We have what looks to be a Dodge Viper, but actually it's called the PFAA Whisper C555. So Dodge Viper's a trademark and they didn't want to pay for the trademark, so they've got their own name for the car here. Now don't be scared about that name because it's a pretty bad name, guys. The car it's a Dodge Viper. It's called the Dodge Viper. That's what I'm doing. So today we are continuing off with our Dodge Viper. We're going to twin turbocharge a V12 engine and stick it in this thing. I do have to use mods to allow an engine to go into any car, which I've made it so I had to change it so the V12 can fit inside this car, which it'll fit physically. It's just not meant to go in here, but I'm going to make it go in here so it'll fit in here now. You can tell with this little symbol here. We're going to buy the most expensive everything because I have a ton of money right now, 156,000, which I earned through races in the last couple episodes. So we're going to spend a few minutes building this engine here, engine block. I'm going to buy the best of everything. I think. I don't know yet. I don't know if I have enough money, but we'll assume I don't, and if that happens, then I'll be kind of screwed here, but that's okay. We're gonna buy. Ooh, the racing was expensive, but we're gonna get that anyways. We need a cylinder head cover, obviously. Racing, stocker racing doesn't really matter, but racing looks so much cooler. I might as well get that one. High performance ones. Racing right, intake. Racing right exhaust. Okay. Oh, the price is different. That's weird. Usually the price is. Oh no, it's different for everything. And intake, we're gonna get the V12 stock intake manifold. Apparently, we can't get the semi-racing or racing, which is kind of weird. I'm not gonna buy it yet because I don't. That weird. Yeah, I don't know. We'll exhaust because we have all racing stuff. We're gonna go for the racing header and header left and right. We're gonna do. I think it's quad turbo actually. We're gonna ignore that for now. I want to go performance. And we're going to buy a racing turbocharger everywhere, all the way around. Because this is going to be a race vehicle. Racing V12 manual. I can buy a semi-auto actually, or a sport semi-auto, or semi-racing. This is racing manual. Okay, these are all manuals. Street automatic or stock automatic. Racing, please. I've got a lot of money to spend right now on the car. Racing flywheel. And a racing clutch we'll need. And miscellaneous. We got a lot of stuff to buy here. Camshaft drive belt, camshaft bearing bridge for both. I'm not having a supercharger. We don't need that. We might need the intake manifold too. I'll leave that for now. We need the oil pan, camshaft bearing bridge, alternate drive. Oh, this is a stock. I'll get a racing one instead. I don't know what difference that makes, but we'll get that instead. Now we have a bit of the stuff built for the engine. I'm going to sell actually this oil pan before I forget. Okay, now it's just pretty much how you build a car. You just click everything in the right order and it goes together. Now if you buy it in the order which I bought everything in, then it just goes on super easily. You can just click and it goes on. Easy as that. Now the engine's obviously not finished. We still need something to get the air and fuel in basically. We go back to V12 and we need an intake system. Weird. I don't know, why can't we do this one? I'm not sure. This is all racing stuff, right? Racing. We can't go racing and take manifold. Kind of weird. That's okay though. We're gonna go engine V12, and we're gonna go intake. We're gonna buy our stock one, and we're gonna buy fuel. Okay, now we can do this one. Racing and performance. Wait, we already have everything. Do we need pipes? Oh shit, we need pipes. Oh wow, that's a lot of piping here. We don't need a supercharger, that's for sure. Okay, I'm just gonna buy all the piping for the turbocharger. One of each, sure. I'm not sure which one's which. I've done zero prep, guys. I've done zero prep, so this is perfect. Well, there we go. We got some stuff put on there. Now let's go back up to here. Okay, let's sell that stuff because there's nothing going on. What do we need here? Oh, wait. We need a fuel. It needs a fuel system. That makes sense. So V12 fuel system. The racing carburetors. Now it's weird because the carburetors is meant for like a supercharger setup, right? Oh, it needs an alternator. That makes sense too. Okay. I don't build enough V12s to remember everything I need. Gosh. Oh, there's no racing alternator. That's kind of lame. Might need that. I'm gonna buy that anyways, just in case. It's only $100. So. Okay, compression is messed up. Well, that makes a lot of sense. Why do we have carbs on? That's my question. Alright. Let me make the body disappear for a second. Let's just look through everything. So we got the quad turbochargers. Okay. All racing. Racing engine block, racing carburetors. Sock intake. Why won't this intake fit on it though? Engine. E12 engine blocks. All the blocks look the same. If we go to, we have racing right there. Yeah, cylinder heads. We have the racing. Is the racing or not racing? There's no in between. Why can't we get this one? Why can't this one fit here? That's my question. We can't get the racing one. Because that's what it's meant for the twin turbo or the quad turbo setup, I guess. We get supercharger, no problem, but that's no fun. Okay, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna figure this out, and I'll be back in just 1 sec, guys. Okay, so that literally just took a second here. I just started playing with the fuel first because that's the first thing we're gonna check here. It wasn't running at enough compression, basically. I just literally changed it to 20-to-1 air fuel mixture, so a ton of air. I can go this way where there's just no air, a ton of fuel. I went this way, you get a ton of air. It's 20-to-1 air fuel, which is just insane. Now we can actually up the boost of every turbocharger by a lot. I mean, it doesn't really have much horsepower at this point, I guess, but can we get that turbocharger? Can we get the turbocharger, please? This should help it up. I'm just gonna max it all boost. Now, this is not the most efficient way to get horsepower, but it's like a quick way to get free horsepower. Because you can just inch up things and play around. We should lost a bit harder there, do we? Yeah, wait, that's fine. That's fine. We can play with the degrees. Yeah, we're not. Okay, well that's fine. IO's 2300 RPM. My gosh, okay. I mean, we can probably can we supercharge this? That's my question. Can we buy a V12 supercharger on top of this? Because like, isn't this a? We have room for supercharger. If we get a racing, it's a lot of money. A racing supercharger. Huh. Is there a V12 miscellaneous? Is there like a air filter? Okay, we can get a racing air filter. There we go. We'll get this. Let's get that on there. Look at that. That works. We don't need that, but it works. So the car is actually damaged because some things are at 0%. You can see on the bottom right, 0%. It's completely damaged. That's a bug. That's gonna fix itself probably. Okay, now this thing's gonna start, right? Okay, how do we start again? It makes all the boosts like 8,000 RPM, and then it makes nothing after that. I love that. Weighs 4,500 pounds, rear-wheel drive, with a whopping 1,500 horsepower and 1,550 pound-feet of torque. Look at this. It makes peak power at, what is that? 4,000 RPM? Does it say 4,000 RPM? This doesn't really say, no. 4,000 RPM is peak. It's a 10 liter V12 that runs on diesel oil, actually, not on diesel. Is it called diesel oil? I don't know. It runs on diesel. What? What? How does that work? How does that work? Look, some things are at 0% here. If we repair it, which I don't want to do though, it's gonna be expensive. But it's gonna increase our horsepower. We actually lost horsepower. Perfect. Well, whatever. Money well spent. We could lower this down. It's more power to that. Oh, wait, we couldn't. Can't wait. It's actually making it worse, right? Yeah. Okay. I want to drive this thing. I don't know about you guys, but I actually want to drive this thing. We're gonna go right in the morning. We're gonna drive it on the test track first, and see what this thing can do in a quarter mile, etc. I don't hear the sound. It's so quiet. The car's no running sound. It's glitching out. Gearing is awful. For first, second, and third, it's bad. We'll go this way. Wow, you could just pull in 5th so hard. Yeah. And now this is where basically where we test like top speed. This isn't accelerator. This is like just driving in a straight line. I didn't see what the 0 to 60 was. I'm assuming it was pretty fast. 4 mile in 8.4 seconds. Definitely a street legal vehicle. 350 kilometers an hour, no problem. And 1 mile in 21.5 seconds. Wow, great brakes actually. We just stopped that whole way. Wait. Was it a pull from 0 to 4th? Yeah, definitely the gearing's awful. The first 3 gears are just terrible. So let's go to the tune thing here. We're gonna tune this. Make them all. Yeah, look at that. It's just weird. Make them all a bit more smooth here. So we're gonna go this, this, and this. What else are we looking at here? Oh, we're in 7th right there. There's Vince Rise Save. That's the name of the game apparently. The save's called. The game's called like the actual save game's called Rise Save. That's hilarious. The car's good. It's fine, right? It's fine. We don't need anything else. So we're going to jump into a real quick race and see what this baby can do. So we're clicking on the city. We're going to go visit Valo City and see if this thing can win a race. I haven't tested the transmission since we just tuned it, but that's okay. I'm sure it'll be great. Oh my gosh. Why does it start in reverse? Oh, much better. Not perfect though, but much better. There's no point really going over like 8,000 RPM because you're making peak power there, and it pulls definitely worse after that. Like, well, here's just tire squealing, even though like nothing's squealing at all. Perfect. The car just sounds so off. I love it. We're gonna race a MCA Stallion, so a Ford Mustang. I'm gonna bet literally all of our money on it. Can we beat this? I don't even know. I just don't recall. I'm assuming we can beat this. We're racing a Ford Mustang, guys, with a 3.2 liter V6 engine. We've got a 10 liter quad turbocharged V12 versus 12,000 RPM. It's literally a race car engine. Oh yeah, we're pulling wheelies. We're pulling wheelies. He's keeping up there really good. Oh, he's fast actually. Holy shit, guys, he was right behind me the whole time. I wasn't giving her my all though, because we literally popped a wheelie in first gear. I wasn't giving her my all, but holy shit, he was so close the entire time. My gosh. We're gonna go back to the garage, because that was just nuts. Let's see how much it costs to repair after that one race. It costs 5 grand to repair after that one race. That's not good. I'm gonna change the rear tires as well, because they're definitely not good right now. Let's swap them out. Game's a little laggy though, but that's okay. Oh, this one's at, yeah, 41 and 25. Let's just sell them. Alright, the thing is, this is a rear-wheel drive car, right? Oh, we don't want to go engine, we gotta go, running gear, tires, we're gonna buy the biggest ones, 405mm wide, 15-inch drag radials. And what I'd like to do is, of course, just deflate them to the lowest PSI possible. 7.34 PSI, which is very low if you don't know how much pressure should be in tires. It's definitely not 7 PSI or 0.5 bar. I don't know who uses that, but I'm assuming someone does. We're gonna go back to another drag race and see if it can compete again. So we just won 28 grand from one race. So it's looking pretty good though. Ooh, man, that's scary fast. There's no headlights at all in this car either. We're gonna go this way. We're just gonna cruise. Oh, 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 oh. Holy cow, we just have a roll off our entire car. If we crash this thing right now, we can't really afford to fix it too much, you know? This engine costed $100,000, so not cheap. Yeah, let's race someone here and see what we can do. So we can race at Stallion again, or we can race an MCA Kuruma Z3, which is a early 2000s, late 90s. It's the Catfish Chevrolet Camaro style. A Shimumitsubu Boxer WRC, which was a Mitsubishi, I think it's a Mitsubishi Lancer of Evo. Oh, we're gonna race the Stallion again because that was pretty close actually. We're gonna bet 29,000. And at some point you can actually race cars for pinks, which basically means if you win the race, you win the car. I think sometimes plus cash too. So we're racing. It looks like the same Stallion, or is it? No, it's a beefed up Stallion. That's great news. We're losing 30 grand if it loses. So. Wow, we might have lost that. Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! What is he doing? Holy crap! Holy shit! That was just scary, man. That was scary. This game is so gosh darn loud. I hope it's not too loud for you guys. We're gonna go back to the garage and see how much damage we caused in that one race again. Yeah, 1,300. That's not bad at all, actually. We went through 20% of our tires wear in one race, which is just absurd. Ah, wow. That was freaking terrifying. What do we need for the Race of Champions? Let's go to daytime here, sure. We need 750 prestige, which we've got. Oh no, we need a car with that much prestige. We've got that. Be top 5 in our best local racing club. We're actually ranked 7. We might be more. We need $100,000. And the maximum weight spare part is 2 grand. So I want to buy... The thing is, this car is so expensive to maintain and stuff. I want to buy a spare whole engine for this car, $100,000. And I want to buy multiple sets of tires and one full set of suspension. Probably will do it. Probably. You know, I don't need fenders for this race. We're going to win the Race of Champions in the next few days. I enjoy the heck out of this game. I'll probably do more videos at some point just for fun building other cars and stuff, but we're gonna get through the campaign, right? Where's the stuff here? What ranking am I? Can you tell me here? Oh, what is this? Oh, best results. 307. Okay, wow. 0 to 60. So 0 to 62. So it's not 0 to 60. 0 to 62 was 1.4 seconds in a rear wheel drive car, guys. 1.4 seconds. Like, we're talking an actual drag car, probably. I'm not sure how fast drag cars are, but this sounds pretty fast. Top speed in 1 mile was 230 miles an hour in 1 mile. It's pretty good. And the quarter mile, we achieved a quarter mile trap speed of 161 miles per hour. That's crazy. Best night at quarter mile time is 8.3. I'm not sure. Is that like an actual race night? So we got 8.1 there, so 8.3 is not too far off. Let's see, our ranking, is it right here? No, that's not it. These are for actual races and stuff. We can't really do those because no one will let us in anymore, which is understanding. We're 6th now. I gotta beat Thomas Kasava. Thomas Tamas. Hello, Tamas. Tuner Boy. That's an original name. Wait, look at these names. Scarface. That's not, you know, Dog Brain. What the heck? Coffee Cat. Kind of cool. Tuner Boy. Nope. Tamas. Nope. Rise Save is the worst. Just saying. Skull Crusher. What am I, an edgelord? I don't know. NFK or Z? What does that mean? It's a bad name. Divakai. If that's a girl, maybe that's kind of cool. Evil McSheep, that's the best one so far. Witcher. Or Wish Her, I don't know. Borgoyle. Sala. Canadia. It's cool, I like that. Equal to. Silence, kind of cool. Velen's kind of cool. Owner Ken, that sounds kind of weird. But okay, I don't judge. Whatever you're into, Owner Ken. Again, we're gonna do one more race tonight. See if we have enough money. I want to have at least $100,000 extra. We need $100,000 cash just to enter. If we win this race tonight, I'm gonna do a couple races in a row, and I'm just gonna sort of fast forward through them, just so you guys don't have to watch every single race. This is for pinks. I want you guys to watch my pinks race because that's interesting stuff. Like, this thing can pull hard in 6th gear from 140 kilometers an hour. I think it's gonna be a lot more fun with the steering wheel, because it wouldn't be as twitchy, because it's so twitchy in this game. Holy shit, the race is going that way. Okay. Oh, this is cool. You can watch the race. That's much closer than my race. I'm gonna race the Stallion one more time. $31,000. As long as we want to start off in neutral again. Now what I'm noticing is, look, that they place the cars so that you're at an angle, like facing left a bit or facing right. So like if I go straight now, I'm just gonna go off the track. Oh, that's so loud. Gosh, god damn it. My biggest fear, and it's gonna be you win the race again, of course. this game. No, I don't want to go in reverse. My biggest fear actually is not like it's not crashing on the track. I would say it's after the race getting rear-ended by the competitor, because it happens way more often than you think. It hasn't happened in this campaign, I don't think, yet, that I've got rear-ended after a race, but it happens. That's why I just try to go as far as I can or stick to one side. We're gonna repair the car again. $1,800. Okay, we got some money saved up actually a bit. I might change these to drag radials. Let's see here. Oh wait, is there some cool arrow to look cool or whatever? Oh, that looks kind of cool. None of these really, that'll kind of look okay with it, I think. Is there any cool body parts or whatever for this car? Ooh, a blower hood. That customer, not that expensive actually. We could probably afford it, but it adds weight. And you know, you guys know how I don't like weight. And actually, I think for the final race event, maybe we can actually build a car. Because if you go to this chassis, you can actually build any car in the game from scratch. Chassis and all, so I might do a chassis. The Involga and Rembo GTI is actually cool. It's the highest end, like Volkswagen Jetta two-door, I think is what it is. Pretty cool. MC Stallion, a Ford Mustang. That'd be kind of cool to do. I like the Mustang. I like this, how the Stallion looks in this game, to be honest. Looks pretty cool. Shimatsu ST9, which I think that is the Mitsubishi FTO. Emernoda Street GT is a BMW, I think. Dua Ninja is a Honda Civic. That's a Mustang. Lancia Stratus, you know what that is, of course. Karuma is a Camaro. That's a Lancer. This is a Subaru WRX. Involga 140, that's a Golf. Okay. Oh, 140. Oh, this is the oh yeah, this is one of the most expensive cars in the game. Yeah, the Involga 140 DTM. So you see, there's the Involga 110 GT, GTK. So there's a couple of them. There's a that's all there is. There's a GT, GTK, GTA, and then the DTM. DTM is like a race chassis. The chassis itself costs 200. And the only thing it is it's lighter. It's the only thing it is. It's lighter than the other chassis. Doesn't really tell you much here. It tells you what the engines basically would be from stock. But the DTM weighs less basically than the stock one. There's not much race chassis. I think if I Diablo SV, that'd be kind of cool. Or a Duin Coyote TX 2000 GT, which I haven't seen one of those naturally in the game. It's a race. Toyota Corolla, Bugatti EB 110. That's a perfectly stock game, obviously normal. I really like the Hauler's badge is kind of cool. That's what you win if you win the race, but it's not good enough, to be honest. Oh look, there's better up here, the R1 chassis, which is a race one. With 20,000 pieces of this 3-liter V10. Weird, okay. Not that great, to be honest. The supercar chassis are much lighter. The PFFA Nexus Extreme Edition is a much lighter vehicle. 520 horsepower, V12, 9.7, not a 10-liter. I could do one of those. Or wait, what was it? That was the Nexus Tornado. Or we can do the Hauler's Ferrari, which is the other supercar in the game. We can do the GTS. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe we'll build a car from scratch. Maybe we won't. We're going to win some more races. I'm going to fast forward through just a few races, earn some more money, and then I'll figure out what to do, guys. Hope you guys enjoy this few minute time lapse, 30-second time lapse probably, because the races are so damn fast. Me racing. Oh, that's bad. This is bad news, guys. You guys see this little black thing on the bottom right? Where's my mouse? Is it gone? You see on the very bottom right the black engine bay? Yeah, that's not good. That means the engine is literally gone. The engine's just gone. It's so damaged. Oh no. I guess I know what I'm making the screenshot of the thumbnail, but that's fine. That's fine. Oh no. Honestly, I just don't think we can afford to buy another twin turbo V12 right now. I mean, we gotta repair the car. That's gonna be only 8 grand. We can buy another twin turbo V12. We just lost all of our money, but this is an opportunity to buy a different car, right? And you know, like you know me, guys. I like buying my. Didn't we buy this car brand new? Didn't I buy this car brand new and it's toast after like 2 game days? Oh god, it literally is 100. It sells for 26 grand. That's not awful. This is Mitsubishi FTO, that's pretty cool. Buy Bugatti B110. Or like to buy Stallion. I want to get a Stallion, you guys know that, right? We're not gonna buy that though. We're gonna buy a car that I've wanted to get in this game so far. I mean, I've obviously built it before. We're gonna build our own car. Baron Yada is a Toyota Supra, and nope. The Ishima ZLM, which is a rear engine, it's a Toyota MR2, the 2000s edition or whatever. We're gonna buy this, and I haven't really built one up too much before. In my racing days, actually reading the campaign, I think I used the truck just because why not? We're gonna buy the Ishima ZLM edition chassis, which is the LM Le Mans probably edition chassis. 365 horsepower from the factory. Lightened by 200 kilograms, 19-inch alloy wheels, light alloy, of course, right? The only kind of alloy there is. We're gonna buy this chassis. What it does now, it sends us to the garage. Now we have a bare bones chassis. What does the chassis weigh? 2,100 pounds. It's rear-wheel drive apparently, even though there's not an engine in it. So basically, the Viper's toast. Viper's toast. And every episode, I pretty much built a new engine, a new car. I know that, guys. It's fine. It's not the end of the world. What we're gonna do is I just want to see what engines. Can we have any engine in any car? Oh, we can have any engine here. Okay, I made sure before we started. I'm thinking a V8. I think we already have a V8. We V8 something cool. We've had a V6, V8, V12, V16 technically. We can do an inline 4, inline 6. Inline 6s can make pretty good power in this game. I kind of like the idea of a V6. But you want to have a transverse too. Inline 4 would be kind of better. Like a transverse inline 6, would that be weird? Because you can get lots of power. If you buy the GT2 block of everything, yeah, we're gonna buy a inline 6, a rear engine, all rear wheel drive. Actually, I kind of want an all wheel drive platform. Nah, inline 6 it is. I don't play around too much, but 1,000 horsepower would be nice. Let's check the power curve and stuff. We're 6th though, we're not 5th yet. Of course we're not 5th yet. Perfect. We have to beat the next guy, I think. Oh, I just clicked the same thing again. Great. 3,200 pounds. We are quite light. Quite a light car. Makes peak power actually, I don't want to say consistently because look at that graph. It's awful. 665 pound-feet of torque, racing methanol, 3.2 liter, inline 6, turbocharged. Let's put this back in here, and we're going to look. Jeez Louise, this thing's disgusting. We can go move parts. Look on this. I think it's this one. Nope. 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 Yeah, picture roll. There we go. And I'm just making it nice and good. Look at that. That's pretty cool. Imagine if you actually saw a mid-2000s Toyota MR2, like a Spider MR2, like mid-2000s one, with a turbocharged is this a BMW one? MR Motorsport, is it a BMW? Yeah, it's a BMW and a Supra engine mixed together basically. It looks like it's pretty much both. What if you just go like to no? It just starting to affect it though. It's just like no pressure at all. It still makes 886 horsepower. That's nuts. Let's give it a test drive. Oh, let's just go to the test track real quick. We're gonna test it out, call it a day if it works. And now I actually want to build this car maybe a little bit. Maybe we'll see. Now I haven't actually lowered the PSI of the tires, so it's gonna be a bit worse. Sounds pretty great actually. It holds boost for a long time too. And so far, honestly, it's very stable. I mean, the turning is not going to be great because you have massive front and rear tires in general, which makes turning not great because there's just so much to turn at this high speed. But it's not bad. Braking is good. We'll see what braking is actually at the quarter mile here. Or the full mile. A bit slower, 0 to 60, but that's only because we didn't shift properly. The gearing is not set up properly as well. Pretty fast so far. And brake. So I'm not gonna lie guys, those brakes are I mean, I'm not gonna say much better because we stopped a few feet shorter than last time. Brakes are better though, for sure, on this car than on the old one. I like how it looks too. It just looks like a freaking rally racer. Oh, look at that back end. That's so crazy. So overall, yeah, I definitely would say this thing. I'm gonna tweak things next time. But I think we're gonna call it for today. I hope this is not too long of a video. I think this is a car we're actually gonna use to compete against the Race of Champions vehicle, which is, if I go to here, we're racing against this vehicle. I'm pretty sure for the race. I think it's this vehicle for the Race of Champions, a Prime DLH 700 supercar. I don't know if it's really a supercar because it's a muscle car from like 1970. Supercar, sure. It is insanely fast if I race it. It's crazy. Oh, this car needs to have at least 750 prestige points. How do we only have 595? I think if we like add like a wing and stuff, we can get more prestige points. Maybe let's just go to like body, aftermarket body parts. I'm gonna buy something real quick here, just because obviously I want to compete in the Race of Champions. I wonder if we can take this stuff off in the Race of Champions. Custom tuner rear, sure, and tuner front. Why not? Let's see if that affects the prestige of the car. Okay, lowered it for a second, and then raised back up. Looks pretty cool. But what do we weigh with that though? 3,300. What if we just do this? Okay, body, aftermarket body parts. I wonder if the door actually changed the price too. I've never, it's like suicide door sounds pretty cool to me. Sure, butterfly. Sure, tuner. And we're gonna go to tuner. And custom or custom. There's no tuner hood. Gosh darn it. There's not. Okay, that's fine. Oh, I've never actually like put on any kind of doors, to be honest, ever. So we're at 625. Look at this thing. Jesus, it's ugly as heck. It looks. I mean, it looks cool. Honestly, this thing just looks cool as hell. If we go to body, I know I want to cut this. I want to end this video already, to be honest. But let's go stock body parts. We're gonna need an actual trunk, and we're gonna need some mirrors. And I'll see if we can get the right prestige, because if not, oh, this thing doesn't work. It sucks. It's not done yet, though. We can add more stuff in, to be honest. And I'm going to go to parts and move this thing in first. Wait, it's just up and down. It's just here. Look at this. No one's gonna know it's a drag car. We turn the tires a little bit straight. I don't know. It's pretty flush. Honestly, this car just looks. I love how this car looks. I love the the early 2000s. MR2. Look at it. You can see that just all you see is a turbocharger and an engine block. They're probably looking, what the hell is that? It's day 46. We are done for the day of our. Oh, we only moved one side. Gosh darn it. This is minus 0.09 and minus 0.041. Okay, just to be minus 0.09 and minus plus. No. I think that's what it was. Sure. Yeah, we're turning it off here, guys. The car is pretty much done. We're gonna do some races with this thing next time. That's why I don't like having the engine in the front, because if you crash the car, the engine's gone. So anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching, and as always, I'll see you next time.